Hi guys, Nicholas here at Online Calisthenics, and today we're going to talk about the hollow body. This is actually one of the most important things in calisthenics, whether you're beginner or advanced. This is always something that's going to be useful for every movement you do, from the push-ups to the pull-ups to all the isometric holds like a human flag or a lever. This is a very important technique to master. So let's dive into 3 important movements that you can practice in order to get good at it. The first thing is the floor hollow hold. So it's the hollow body on the floor, basically laying down on your back and try to hold that for as long as possible and then repeat it over time. Let's take a look. So you lay on the ground. And the idea here is to lift your shoulders and your feet off the ground at the same time. That's going to create a lot of tension in the core, and you want to tilt your pelvis in. So your hip should not be sagging forward. You want to reverse the tilt so that it's really aligned with your core and that it creates a flat back basically. So that's going to be the posture here that you want to master for every single movement you're doing. You want to keep that posture when you're doing a push-up. You want to push off the floor while maintaining that engagement in your core. When you do a pull-up, you want to pull all the way up to the bar while maintaining that tension in the core. When you do a handstand, you want to maintain the tension in the core to get a straight handstand. You will be able to duplicate that position in literally every movement you're doing in calisthenics. So get good at it because it will be helpful for a very long time, and you'll make more progress in every movement you practice. And that's going to make your overall posture better. If you can't do it like this yet, if you're a beginner, you can bend your knees slightly higher and then try to hold it for as long as possible and work your way up to having straight legs. The second move for today is the hypopressive core drills. That will add tension to the core just like the hollow body, but just in a little easier way. So practice this combined with the initial move that we covered before, and those together will make your progress towards the full form of the hollow body. Let's take a look at this one. You want to protract your shoulders to the front to get upper body activation and tilt your pelvis back. So you want to roll your hips back and make sure that your back is flat on the floor. Then you want to counter the force with your hands. So you press with your knees and you press your hands against your knees. That will create a counter tension that's going to really burn your core. So make sure to keep flexing your toes back. And then practice different angles. So bring your hands to the sides and press outwards. Counter outwards. Just like in the video, you press with your hands inward and your knees are pushing sideways. That's the second drill for this movement. And then the last one would be from inward. So the reverse tension, place your hands inwards and then you press in with your knees. That's going to trigger all portions of your core and will really help getting the hollow body eventually. So I highly recommend you get on this drill to get good at the hollow body. The last thing we'll talk about is the dead hang. The classic dead hang from a high bar is going to help you fine-tuning that line in your body that's really necessary to get good at calisthenics. So hang from the bar, false grip, and then I'm purposely exaggerating my rib cage sticking out in the beginning, and then you want to tuck it in as you hang. Same thing, I'm correcting it here on purpose so that you can see. And here, there you go. So as you could see, I was a little arched in the beginning and I really tried to correct that to maintain the tension here in the core. So from an arch back, you come from an arch back to a hollow body basically. That means you're trying to really get as empty as possible in the front of your body. You want to keep pointing your feet towards the floor and engaging your legs as much as possible when you hang. That way you contract your body as much as possible. That's going to be really useful for hanging. Maintaining the tension through the body makes it stronger. Keep practicing the hollow body. Really helpful for calisthenics. If you are new to the channel, Feel free to subscribe and click the like button, share with your friends. It's really helpful for other people to find it on YouTube, and I'm very grateful for it. And in the meantime, have a great week, and I will be back next week with a new video. Take care, guys.